Okay.
So these guys don't want to take you out, basically. They're like, when you're free,
no,
and then
so they'll get up to the point where they'll say, okay, well, I'm free at this time, and then I'll say I'm free at this time, and then nothing ever happens. And then they wait to message me the day after we're supposed to meet. And then they're like, oh, hey, well, what happened to yesterday? And I'm like, well, where were you? Like, I get no messages, no phone calls, no like updates.
Online dating. That's what it is.
But then they circle back and they're like, oh, well, I really wanted to meet you and I really wanted to see you. So let's try for, next week. And then it happens again.
They say maybe next week?
Yeah.
Maybe next week.
You should have like a translator. Like whenever, just like a guy's BS translator. So like whenever they hit you with the line, it's like what they really mean is.
Exactly that.
When am I going to see you?
I called a few of them out on it. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. I should have communicated.
See, what these guys are doing is that they're hoping that by bailing on the actual date, you'll just be like, yeah, you know what? It's no worry. Why don't you just come over right now? We'll hang out now. We'll just chill. That's what they're hoping for.
Watch some Netflix.
Absolutely.
But little do they know, all they got to do is invite you to the park at midnight on a Tuesday in their car, and then they'll get it in.
Mm-hmm. No, that was just a rebound.
Yeah. Yep. Well, they're all rebounds.
Thanks, Balls. Thanks. I appreciate it. He understands me somehow.
I mean, we kind of all understood that. You're like, okay, I gotta go. Bye. Like, damn. She's got something to do. Tonight, she's like, I like to keep this 2 hours because she's working.
I am working.
Working. She's putting together her OnlyFans.
I have several legal positions to recruit for.
That
it's better to be
somehow
illegal.
Sounds dirtier. I have several legal positions.
Someone asked me, they were like, well, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, legal recruitment. And they're like, is there illegal recruitment?
Sure.
On the street.
That's maybe the dumbest question I've ever heard in my life, and that's saying something.
And I was just like, do you know what a recruiter does?
For legal teams.
Oh, like lawyers?
I'm gonna need one of those soon.
Because I'm doing illegal recruiting. And so you've also gotten into cosplay in the last 3 weeks. But you know what? We'll get to that later. Tati, what have you been up to?
Later.
So the tough stuff is I've been actually looking for employment again now that I've finished with school. So I've been doing that a lot.
Congratulations.
Horrible.
Well, yeah, why don't you call her?
I will. I didn't know. I kind of.
I mean, Ashley did just call you, so you could get a call while Darius got a call. So you could have asked her then.
I denied my call.
I didn't know. But I've been looking. It's tough, even though they say there's all these jobs on the market. I mean, most of them are horrible.
I'll say this: the market is on fucking fire, but that also means that there's a ton of jobs and a ton of people looking for those jobs. So it's getting a little bit competitive. This is the time to move, though, if you're gonna do it.
Yeah, but
I've been looking, and I've gone on a couple of interviews, but I had to turn the jobs down myself because there are a couple red flags. So other than that, though, on HBO, I didn't know that they did this. There's this whole new Looney Tunes series, and I just want to say, I am completely a fan. I love it. It's really good.
Really?
It reminds me of old Looney Tunes. And
yes. Tell us more about that later.
Later in the segment. She's like, oh yeah, there's a schedule.
Is there? She's about to say, is there?
I'm always as surprised as anyone else with the stories that we talk about.
You're always the first one to see them too. That's the funniest part. You're always.
I see that you said.
I know. I just saw that.
A ghost. Hi, ghost.
Hi, Ghost. Can I do I have to mute myself, Ghost? Do I have to ignore my show?
Oh, wait. You want to... Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Want to see Sheyne's apartment?
No, bring her back for when I actually give the tour.
Okay, I'll let you know when he's giving the tour.
Straight here. You put in number 1, our 3 weeks.
I was.
I know
just
that.
looking at
I know that. I know that.
Apartment
And I said, you know what? We'll do it in the middle of the show so I can show you the beautiful sunset.
Apartment tour.
I'll give it to you.
Hey,
When I give it to you,
I was trying
later.
to actually, attempt was my own segue or transition, but people don't like when I
I appreciate that.
I would love you to do all of my transitions.
No. I make fun of you, but it's way harder than it looks. So I would never, I never want that.
Why no one ever says that about my stuff?
Well, let me tell you about my three. Wait, what?
I was gonna say I kind of had sort of a possible person on the Bae Tour, hop on the Bae Tour.
Oh,
I went. So I had my dad's birthday was last week, and so was my
One of your father's friends.
Shush.
I mean, whatever.
They're well established.
And then I went to my friend's party after.
To the hopeless.
Wait,
No.
sorry. Say that again.
I went. Where's Sheyne going?
I don't know. Is that the? I can't say it. Daddy's girl.
Okay. So I went.
And
to
that
dinner
is
with
her
my
name
dad.
tag.
That works if a girl had that, but because you had it, it's totally
Someone
different.
bought it for me as a
I have
joke.
a question. Why do you have this, Sheyne?
We gotta like when girls call me daddy.
Sheyne.
He likes daddy's girls.
See, and like at some point he's like, I'm gonna stop dying.
Sometimes he
Like
likes
I'm
him
just
young.
gonna let it be. Daddy's daddy.
Okay, so the
He's
point
the
is,
daddy to the girls.
went to
Especially in
dinner
this
with my
apartment.
dad.
Yeah, motherfucker.
So tell me about daddy. His friend.
Went to dinner with dad, and then
His friend.
afterwards I went to my friend Rose's party in Times Square, which is where
Damn.
all of the girls were like,
Fucking
"Oh,
bowler.
do you see a guy in the party that you would want to like get to know?" And they're like, "Let us know, and we'll help you out." So it
It
turns
was one
out
of those
there-
parties.
No, not really.
Oh.
There was one guy that was actually pretty nice to me, so they were like, "Let's get the scoop on him." So
Hold
they
on,
all start running around.
hold on. I never want to hear you say the word actually in the sentence where there was a guy who was nice to me. Because your standards should be super high for yourself. Never say a guy who's actually nice to me.
Yeah.
You are an empowered, beautiful young woman who should be treated like a goddess.
The fuck did I just
her
step in?
Face.
He mansplained to her
Ashley's-
self-acceptance.
Oh, please. This is just the embodiment of our text messages. Not that Dave knows about that because he's on social media.
Oh,
But we're always like, you're better. You're better. No, you're better.
I mean, texting would work just as well, but whatever.
Ashley and I are actually really supportive to each other on text message. We're like super empowering to each other and like talking to each other's like shit up. And
so
then
he'll
it's like,
send me another message later, be like, "No, but seriously."
Yeah. And she'll do it right back. That's like our friendship is completely different than on the show.
Yeah, she'll be like, "No, you're not fat and old."
No, she'll
She doesn't tell lies,
say that.
but
She'll still say that.
But you're beautiful on the inside. No.
You haven't
No,
seen
that
my
means-
shits.
So I love my friends.
You
'cause
haven't
at some
seen my
point They all
shits.
want to make sure. Wait, what?
You didn't hear that joke?
I missed that.
You said
I
I'm
heard
beautiful
that.
on the
It's a
inside.
ball set.
I said you haven't seen my shits. I said it mad low, and then balls caught it, and
that was funnier to me than it should have been. I don't know why.
Because that's his insides.
Where is this
Look
conversation
at Tati's
going?
face is like genuine like disgust on her face.
and if Bex was here right now, she'd be like this.
Yeah. Then she'd grab her cup.
Hold on.
Just be like,
Hey, and like.
Oh goodness.
All right, so there was a guy who's nice to you.
Yeah. So my friends,
took him
obviously, they're really great. They like to get the scoop and make sure like he's available and like not seeing
He's
someone or
beautiful
like
on the inside.
So they like start running around and they start asking questions to see like who's his friend and like what can they figure out. So the guy was nice to me. He ended up making me a drink and then he brought it to me all nice and he's like, "I'm so sorry I didn't have like the proper
roofie.
ginger beer or
Right.
something." And he's like, "I used ginger ale." And he's like, "Let me know if you like it." So I like tasted it. It was great actually. And he's
I
like,
don't
he was a
remember anything
bartender?
for the next 5 or 6 hours.
Wait, he was a bartender,
I
or
woke
was he
up on
just
the
a
floor.
guy?
No, well, so
making
like
a
I guess
drink?
they a bunch of people went off and made their own drinks with
Was this like a house party or like
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, that makes more
okay.
sense. 'Cause
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
so
who
he
lives in
went
Times
off-
Square?
Seriously.
my friend Rose.
Yeah.
And you say
Just
I'm
at the beginning.
bowling. Shit.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Rose.
well,
Thanks.
caught red-handed.
But I mean, she has this nice corner apartment. It has a nice view of like.
Fucking corner apartment in Times
You know what?
Square.
Just when I thought I was living
Shit.
large, someone's got to fucking tear me down.
That's right.
You're definitely not. So he went.
Wait till the
and
tour
made-
later.
Which was
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. Made me a drink. Came back. Was just like kind of really nice. And like as I was leaving, I went to like hug him, and I was like, "Oh, it was nice getting to know you." He's like, "Well, so how do I find you?" I'm like,
He said,
Okay.
"There's-
You don't,
I have a
motherfucker.
I
podcast,
was like,
and if you subscribe and comment,
Because we need views.
We'll
and then
definitely
we
see
ended
your
up
comment.
exchanging Instagrams.
Because it won't be buried by
is
other
that how the
comments.
kids do it?
Sorry.
Is that how the kids do it these days? They're like, here's my Instagram.
That is how they do it.
IG.
Yeah, it really
It's kind of good because you can kind of get a background on them. So I guess that's good.
Yeah.
And also, you can block them. And they don't
Exactly.
have any
Well, I mean, you
personal-
could block them
also
with.
block their number.
their
too,
number.
if
You
yeah.
can find out if they said something
Yeah,
dumb
yeah.
35 years ago.
Well, I mean, you can Google so much. You can get
He's
so
not
much
35.
information if you
I said
Google somebody's
35
name.
years ago.
If you Google somebody's number, you get a lot of information on them too.
Yeah, that's true too. I've done
Yeah,
that.
I was thinking that like people take phone numbers a lot more personally than other
Yeah.
things.
So at some point, like I give him my Instagram, and then he like hugs me, and then reaches for my hand, and like does this thing where it's like he like pulls it away, and he's like and I'm walking away, and it's like
What?
it was just
don't like this.
weird, and it was
Yeah.
cute. It was like
Was he
one
like-
of those, like he was hanging on to like my fingertips as I was like walking away. And I was
Me
like,
no
he
like,
like-
me
No,
no like.
that,
Maiden?
at that point, you might as well throw a shoe at him and say, "Find me."
It was great. It was great. It was fun.
Don't go, Jack! Don't leave me, Jack!
She did not love him.
No,
Yeah,
she
he could have
didn't.
fit on that damn thing.
Yeah. Okay,
Absolutely.
it's not about fitting. It's about the weight on the
It's
thing. and
always about
everything.
fitting.
Oh God, don't pull this MythBuster shit out your ass right
It
now.
was hollow.
So so let's review what happened in Ashley's fairy tale.
She was on a whole damn door. It's like-
She went
It was
to a
the-
party at a corner apartment,
The headboard of a bed.
and a guy made a drink for her, which she accepted. Who
Yeah.
then didn't ask her number, asked her Instagram, but then slowly grazed her without permission, touching her hands.
Oh, it's only nice. Well, it's not creepy because the guy's good looking.
Oh yes.
If he was fugly, he'd be creepy. No,
well,
look
she
at
probably
Tanner.
gave him the. She probably gave him the signal that it was okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly that.
What-
it was
what-
like,
what
What
is
is
the
the
signal
okay
look like?
signal?
Not
Thank-
calling
I
the
mean,
fucking
I don't
cops.
think it's a signal. I think it's like,
He
Oh,
walked away.
Darius' his finger is frozen.
Goodness, I didn't get the cops.
Oh,
You're back.
this
You're
is a
back.
picture.
Too late. Too late.
No, I don't even want to
All
know.
I got
how
was,
it's frozen.
you know how like,
You
you
were
see
like-
how it's like 10 fingers at once, but frozen.
It was like,
Oh,
that's the signal. You don't get the cops called
That's what Balls had finished up right before he started the show today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I finished 4 minutes before.
So have you
Deadline.
guys have you guys slid into each other's DMs yet?
Mm,
oh, well, yeah, that happened already.
yeah.
But he was generally fun, generally nice, like not trying to come on to me, but like was just nice.
Did you ask who is your daddy and what does he do?
It was nice without expectation.
I'm trying to remember some of the comments that the guy left.
So when are you going out?
Oh, that.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
what the hell?
so the Bae
Yeah,
Tour has
Sure.
continued.
I guess so.
She made a pit stop, filling
Did you
up on
Netflix and
gas.
chill already?
You said ass wrong.
Does he know that your insides are beautiful already?
Oh my goodness! I bet he wants
In a
to find
couple of hours, they might
out.
not be.
Guys, you're making me blush. No, I'm kidding.
Was he good?
What do you mean?
They didn't
He
do
didn't-
it yet.
Yeah, he didn't
Thank you,
find out.
Balls.
She said, "Don't go, Jack. Don't go," and then he left.
And he left.
No, I
And
actually had
she
to leave
let
'cause I
go
had
of his
softball in
hand
the
and
morning.
he
Oh,
died.
yeah, that's right. She had to play with some softballs in the morning.
Yep.
That's what she told him.
Well, we wish
Well,
you all the
you have
best
to.
of
If
luck
you're dealing with balls too many
Jack
times, you got to like pick and choose which ones
I
you're
deal
going
with
to.
balls. I deal with softballs on Sunday, and then the big volleyballs that require 2 hands on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
And
You
what does
play
this guys
them.
require?
And the soccer balls too. What about those?
Mm.
Oh yeah, well, soccer balls, 2 hands.
Forgot about those.
See, remember
You're just doing so much. It's like,
I literally.
It's good to
I
know
just
someone
can't
on this
wait
podcast has a
for-
good memory.
I
just
don't,
can't wait
dude.
for
I
that.
don't.
You're like, this is all I've got.
Yeah, I don't have a good memory.
I just want it to be November already because all my leagues will be over.
Oh, my birthday will
And
pass.
then
Then.
November.
Oh, what is
Oh,
it?
you'll be 41, just like me.
My birthday's October 28th,
oh,
When is our
Yep.
next thing?
and
It's
my
the
wife's
20th.
is the 25th. Yeah.
I think we're recording. No.
Are you
You're-
both
it's a
Scorpios?
Thursday.
Yep. We're both Scorpios, so you know
They're
how
3
that
days
goes.
apart.
Yeah, 3 days, Shane. 3.
Yeah, I know. I confused her birthday for the 26th and the 25th. My bad. And then I go, when's my birthday? She goes, June 29th. I'm like, fuck.
He's like, damn it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Women I date don't even know my fucking birthday.
Yeah.
But Christina knows. I mean, we've known each other for 20 years, but
Yeah.
I
over
don't
20
expect
years.
me to know
Jesus.
your birthday. I
23
sometimes
years.
forget my siblings' birthdays.
Not asking
So-
you.
I
Oh, my
mean, I'm
brother's
just
is
saying,
easy.
like, if a guy ever said that to me, I'm like, dude,
Tater, let's be real. Do you even know your birthday?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh man.
It's because it's about me that day. So
Okay.
Valid point. Valid point.
Speaking of
What?
sliding into DMs,
No.
Yeah,
Thinking
yeah.
of things that are important to everyone.
Oh, how does your apartment look?
No.
Oh,
no. We're still talking about our week since Darius hasn't gone yet. Real quick.
Yeah. No.
Real quick. I'm not going to say who it is because I'm still working on it, but one of the newly single cast members of 90 Day Fiancé, who I absolutely have a crush on from afar, slid into my DMs as we picked out a latex catsuit for her for Halloween. So I'm working on it. I cannot say
are
who it
you
is
going to be the
on the air.
next 90-day fiance?
I fucking hope so. She's going to be in the single life this season coming up.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
spilled too much beans, but I'm working on that. And I told people if her and her husband ever get divorced, I'm going to get in that. And slowly but surely, I'm getting in there. So
Yeah, get in there.
if she's
Wait a
ever in
minute,
Vegas for a
she's-
drink, I'm going to be like,
Take a
what's up?
picture.
Is she?
Or 3.
She's married?
I mean,
She's getting a divorce.
not anymore.
But they're friends.
Oh, okay.
They're
yeah.
friends.
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeah,
And she
friends.
says
I, have
he's
a,
just a friend.
I think she's
Exactly.
fairly poly, which is fine by me. I don't need to be with her exclusively. But sliding into DMs, there you go.